I'm Clint Rosenblatt, and this is my brother.
Bill Rosenblatt.
And this is Fair or Foul with the people that are in charge of the Panhellenic, which is the sorority system, and then the people that are in charge of IFC, which would be the
Fraternal Council.
Fraternal Council.
Yes.
Thank you, Bill. We went home this weekend. Our cousin got married. It was very eventful. Food was good. Bill, did you enjoy yourself?
I did. It was very fun. I didn't really stay at the receptions very long. I kind of ditched both of those. So
Eat and get out.
Eat and get out. So no time for socializing.
Avoid the dancing.
Yeah, especially the dancing. Yeah.
If you start staying too long, eventually those people hit the dance floor, and no girls be dragging us out there. But just in case, if we feel obligated, we should dance somebody. We don't have to because we've already left.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fair doing that.
Yeah. Fair.
It's playing smart at the reception. If y'all come join us right now.
Stephen and Jenna.
My name is Jenna Jones, and I'm the president of the Panhellenic Council. And what that means is we kind of govern all 9 sororities on campus. We facilitate every event that goes on with them, and we also facilitate the recruitment process as a whole for all the freshmen, which is usually around 900 girls each year. And we also do numerous philanthropies throughout the year for the Greek-wide system.
My name is Stephen Kneip, and I'm the Assistant Vice President of Recruitment. And we kind of do the same thing except for guys. In a fraternity council, I guess 13 fraternities on campus now. Was 14, but we lost one. And then we just kind of promote different fraternities working together, working with different organizations like Panhellenic and NPHC. The historically African American ones, and just kind of set out the guidelines for Rush and what fraternities can and can't do, and so on and so forth. And that's about it.
How many guys are going through Rush this year, Stephen?
Guys are over 700. Not our biggest year, but it's definitely a big year considering the enrollment's down as a whole. So there's a little over 700 we're banking on.
So do you think, since there's a lower amount of people going through Rush, there'll be a higher amount of people getting into fraternities?
I hope so. Every year we try and work on measures so people don't limit themselves and they come in with an open mind. And so I'm hoping, I don't think just because the number's lower, I would assume the number of people not joining a fraternity, either on their own volition or not getting a bid, which is very rare if everybody keeps their minds open and is acceptable to everything. But we try to implement things that keep people, wanting to join a fraternity, even if it's the one they originally didn't think that they would do best in. And so if everybody keeps an open mind, they'll get a bid and they'll get into a fraternity.
So sorority-wise, if a guy gets cut from every fraternity, it's pretty serious.
Girl.
I know. Listen. If a guy gets cut from every fraternity, it's pretty serious. But I've heard that if a girl gets cut from every sorority, it's a whole different thing. And I was wondering what protective measures and what y'all been trained to do to help prevent something really bad happening. What do y'all say to these people if they get cut?
That's a really good question. We actually have highly trained Gamma Chis who we do kind of scenarios throughout the year of how to deal with this kind of stuff. Usually, for the most part, the girls that get released from all sororities, it's no more than, of course it's very, very upsetting, but for most of the girls, they just, are kind of sad for a couple of days, maybe a week, but we always encourage the Gamma Chis to go back, follow up, check up on them, make sure they're doing okay. They have their cell phone numbers and stuff, and just to kind of be there. And we also provide them with packets of other student organizations and other opportunities that they can get involved with beyond the Greek system.
If something doesn't go your way this week, just call up Jenna, and she's going to have all the answers, girls. Yep. And that goes for Stephen, too, if you're a guy watching this, and
Stephen knows
Rush doesn't go the way you want it to. Call Stephen up, and I'm sure he'll be able to give just a great information. We have our informant of the week, Philip DeBarladen. He's the treasurer of IFC, and I'm sure a lot of guys that are freshmen are wondering what that $75 went to. And since we have the treasurer here, he's about to roll over here and tell us how it works.
Yeah, come on, roll on over here.
Yep, keep on coming. There you go.
Alright, what?
Where does that $75 go that the freshmen have to pay for Rush?
Actually, I never see any of that $75. It automatically goes into the Greek auxiliary account,
Yeah.
which is under the Dean of Students office. And that pretty much supplies everything for Rush, from recruitment counselors' books, a lot of their t-shirts, all the facilities we need, like the Ford Center tonight. All of that comes from the Greek Auxiliary account.
So what money do you handle, Philip?
I actually collect dues and fines from all the fraternities.
Well, thank you, Philip.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. The first topic of fair or foul tonight will be. Second topic tonight will be: is it fair or foul to wear a Greek T-shirt more than twice a week? Fair or foul?
Fair.
Fair.
Not a doubt.
Yeah. All right.
You want to start?
Yeah, Billy, go ahead.
I just foul it, because I don't want to be stereotyped, And another thing is the Greek t-shirts don't fit my body too well. My gut kind of protrudes out of them a little bit, making me kind of stand out from the crowd, and it just doesn't make me feel comfortable. And at the same time, I don't want to be labeled as a wannabe frat star.
Yeah, because this is not going to get it done in the frat world. So
Yeah.
he chooses just not to wear one at all, and I respect that decision. I'm his twin. Obviously, we look similar. If I wear that, I will be labeled as a wannabe. And plus, I don't want people wondering how someone like me or Bill got into a fraternity. And if we go around wearing those T-shirts, they'll probably just think we stole them from one of our friends.
Yeah, it's not good publicity, if I'm wearing a frat tee.
A lot of fraternities
It's not going to
get in
make that
trouble.
fraternity look good. It's going to make them look bad.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
And
That's the
seriously-
main reason I don't wear them. It's going to make the fraternity look bad.
And yeah, if I walked into, like, say I'm wearing one of my fraternity's T-shirts, and I'm walking around campus, doing what I usually do, which is not being cool at all. And then someone else in my fraternity walks by, they're gonna look disgusted, and they're not gonna look disgusted because of what I'm doing. They're gonna look disgusted at me because I'm wearing a T-shirt while doing what I'm doing and looking what I'm looking like. And I don't want to have that kind of animosity directed towards me just because of what I wear. So I choose not to wear them and just skip the hassle.
We just want friends.
Yeah, we just want friends.
Wait, were you fixing to say one of my brothers? Fraternity
No,
brothers?
it's not. You go ahead. Has something to say on this
I have a
matter?
question
Is it a question?
to two people who fared it. What about wearing a frat tee or strat tee to the bar?
Ooh,
Ooh.
foul,
No,
foul,
Foul?
Big foul.
Foul.
I've done it before.
I have too. I think we're all pretty much guilty of that.
So
I'm
wearing
just too
a
lazy to change.
Greek T-shirt to the bar is a what? Celebrate it at their phones?
Foul.
Big foul.
Not foul.
One time
Mistake.
I did it too.
mistake. One
I
time
did it
mistake.
too, though. It was a mistake.
So
I'm
wearing
just too
a
lazy to change.
Greek T-shirt to the bar is a what? Celebrate it at their phones?
Foul.
Big foul.
Not foul.
One time
Mistake.
I did
time
it too.
mistake. One
I
time
did it too,
mistake.
though. It was a mistake. You just have to foul out on two different reasons. First, I think people who walk in there, no offense, I've done this too. I think,
None taken.
I've done it. I think people go in there like wearing a fraternity or sorority T-shirt, trying to like flaunt that they're in a fraternity or something, trying to impress.
I didn't do
people.
that. I didn't do that.
Yeah, I know you weren't. I know you weren't. And people
Deep
come
down
in there
inside
like,
you were though, Bill. You would do
Maybe
it
deep
another way.
down, but no, not. Okay, sorry. Keep.
no, you'll interject anytime. And people are trying to impress people that way, and it's the most awful thing. So if you're doing that, that's the biggest foul of all. And also, you gotta look nice when you go out. You can't, you don't go to the bar looking like a bum. You gotta dress up a little bit.
Plus, you're not really supposed to be drinking in your letters anyways. So
Sorority perspective. I like it.
that's never good.
That's a big
Not
rule.
good.
So you're gonna get fined if you do that. Rushies, right?
You won't get fined, but you'll get probably in trouble by your nationals.
Ooh, nationals.
That's-
I watched the show Greek, and when nationals come to a sorority house, it is not good. I've learned
No.
that. No, bad. All right, well, that's all. Thank y'all for coming on for your platform. Bye. And we'll see you next week with the chancellor, maybe.
Seriously?
Yep.